Welcome, Crossing Kids, to another episode of Shout Out. Let them know you're thankful. I'm your host, Katie Hollensteiner, and this is
Jono Boogie Jackson.
Wow, I don't think they could hear you, John, but Jono Boogie Jackson, is that a new nickname?
Made it up special for today. Back over to you, Katie, Dancing Queen Hollensteiner.
Dancing Queen. Anyways, we will get to our segment on shout outs from all of you where we get to hear what you are thankful for right after this.
Worship! Man, it is time to worship. I hope you all came ready to dance. Whew. Let's do this.
Run and hide, you bring the broken back to life. Only you can, only you can. You set me free from every chain. You fill my heart with songs of praise. Only you can, only you can. Jesus, you're the only reason that I'm even breathing. I am wide awake. My heart beats only for your glory. My hands reach up for you to hold me. My soul sings, Father, you are holy. My feet dance to rhythm. Every beat is calling. Every beat is calling out your name. You left the glory of your throne to bring this runaway back home. Only you can, only you can. You give me love, you give me life, you your name.
I am thankful for my Nana taking care of me and letting me go to Kentucky every summer.
I'm thankful for my mom and dad because they feed me food.
I want to give this shout out to my grandma Jackie because she loves me and she always lets me have sweets. I'm thankful for my friends and family. Hi, I'm thankful for Connor and Riley and Mommy and Daddy.
Hi, my name is Brighton Johnson, and I am thankful that I am adopted and that I have a loving family.
I'm gonna shout out the Lizzie because her when I fall her helps me up at recess. Thankful for God. I'm thankful for God.
I'm thankful for my cousin Grace because she was really nice to me and my sister.
I'm Cooper from Jacksonville, and thank you for my family. Thankful for playing at the park. I'm thankful for everything.
You know, John, seeing those kids just makes me so happy. They truly understand gratitude.
That's right. Gratitude is letting others know you see how they've helped you. Speaking of that, Katie, I wonder if you'd be thankful if you would help me with something.
Well, I would love to help you with what, though?
Well, I really want to learn a new dance.
I do not think I'm the right person for that. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Well, I just really wanted to surprise my kids because they've been going to school and all that, and I just want to learn a new dance and a new celebration to show them.
Well, okay, I think I can pull out some old school moves that I could teach you and all our viewers at home. So, if you're not already standing, let's do a thankful stretch.
Yes.
All right, raise your hands all the way up as we thank God for the sun, and then thank God. We'll go down, thank God for the grass and all the flowers. All right, you stretched?
Yeah, okay, yeah, all right.
Are you actually ready to dance now?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, kids at home, you can show these moves to your parents and they actually may remember them from back in the day. So first we're gonna pick some apples.
Yeah.
Pick some apples. Put them in the basket.
Uh-oh.
Put them in the basket. All right, we're gonna go grocery shopping. Push your grocery cart, push your grocery cart. Grab some food. Grab some food. Push your grocery cart. Push your grocery cart. Grab some food. Grab some food. All right, now I think the grass needs mowed. All right, so let's start our lawnmower. Start the lawnmower. Start the lawnmower. Mow the lawn. Mow the lawn. All right, what about, it needs water.
What?
Spray the sprinkler.
This is legit.
You got it?
Yeah.
Can you teach your kids that?
Oh, man. Thanks, Katie. You know, they're going to love these new moves. And honestly, I can't wait to celebrate with my girls and with all God's done for us.
Oh, you are so welcome. You know, now it's time for today's edition of our Bible story.
Yes.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story, inspired by the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 6, verses 12 through 22.
After many years of war and uncertainty, David had finally become the king of Israel. But something was still missing from the royal city of Jerusalem.
The Ark of the Lord belongs here.
The ark was a wooden chest that in some special way carried the presence of God among the Israelites. It had been stolen by the Philistines and then returned, and now it was sitting in the home of a man named Obed-Edom.
We'll set up a tent right here for the Ark. Let's go get it.
David's wife, Michal, was, let's just say, less than enthusiastic.
The dust on those back roads takes the curl out of my hair.
So David gathered up all his best soldiers and marched over to the place where the ark rested.
This is a wonderful day. An incredible day, an absolutely fantastic day.
With great care, the men lifted the heavy ark with carrying poles.
Wonderful. Excellent. Let's go. That's one step closer to Jerusalem. 2, 3.
Are you seriously gonna count the whole way?
Wait. Stop.
We've only come 6 steps.
That's okay. We need to thank God for everything he's done.
Right then and there, David sacrificed a bull and a calf to honor God.
Okay. Now we can move on.
1, 2, 3. Lift!
Just walking isn't enough. We should dance for God.
The ark's kind of heavy.
Everyone else, if you're not carrying the ark, celebrate, sing, shout, blow the trumpets.
The people shouted and ran alongside the ark. David danced before the Lord all the way to Jerusalem. As the laughing, shouting parade arrived, Michal stared in disbelief from a window. There was her husband, the king, dancing in a simple linen garment with all the common people.
Unbelievable. He looks ridiculous. Certainly not like a king.
Down on the street, David continued to dance all the way to the beautiful tent he had set up.
Everybody behind me, let's dance. Okay, keep on moving. Now, let's switch it up. Time for a breather. Let's put the ark right here.
1, 2, 3, down.
David made more sacrifices to honor God. Then he stood before the people.
The ark has returned. God bless you. He is the one who rules over us all. He deserves our thanks for everything he's done. So let's keep celebrating. We've got some fresh bread and dates and raisin cakes for everyone.
Though all of Jerusalem had turned out for the festivities, one person still refused to celebrate. When David returned home, Michal met him furious.
You're the king of Israel, and you've really made yourself look good today, right? Dancing around in that thing?
A linen apron. It's what the priests wear.
But you're a king. You made a fool of yourself in front of all of your officials and even the servants.
I did it to honor God. He made me ruler over his people.
I can't even.
I will celebrate to honor the Lord.
You already said that.
Oh, I'm not done. I will bring even less honor to myself if it will bring more honor to God.
What is that in your beard?
Raisins. You want to do the electric slide?
No.
While Michal cared more about appearances than anything else, David fixed his gaze on God because he knew nothing was more important than celebrating, to thank God for all the amazing things he'd done.
That was such a great Bible story, but we're going to turn it over to Katie, Dancing Queen Hollenstadter, who's out in the field for another report. Katie, over to you.
Thanks, John. Here's what we need to remember from this story today. David only cared about one thing. He wanted to celebrate what God had done, and he was thankful for the way that God had helped his people through all the wars and battles and by helping them bring back the ark back to where it belonged. Now, Michael was concerned that people would think a certain way about David. But for David, it was simple. He danced because he wanted to honor God. He was filled with gratitude to God, and he led the people to celebrate God too. You know, God had done some amazing things for his people, and especially for David. But amazingly, the greatest thing that God did was still to come. Many years after David was alive, when God sent his son Jesus to be our Savior, it was the greatest thing he could have ever done for anyone. And it's important for us to remember what God has done throughout all of history and especially in our lives today. Remember, celebrate what God has done. When we think of what God has done, it reminds us that we can trust him no matter what. Think about those times he's protected you, comforted you when you felt sad, or helped you make the wise choice. When you think about all he's done for you, you'll feel incredibly grateful and thankful, and you might just want to dance. So, today I'm issuing a challenge to all of you. Give a shout out at home to someone you are thankful for. Write it down somewhere so you don't forget. And then ask an adult to help you write a comment on this video, letting everyone know what you are grateful for. Whatever you write down, don't keep it to yourself. Tell someone about it. Talk about what God has done for you with your friends or at home with your family. be thankful. Let's celebrate now as we sing and dance in worship.
You make it easy to love you. You are good and you are kind. You bring joy into my life. You make it easy to trust you. You have never left my side. You've been faithful every time. But all I want is you, Jesus. All I want is you. You are the refuge I run to. You are the fire that leads me through the night. I'll follow you anywhere. There's a million reasons to trust you. Nothing to fear, for you are by my side. I'll follow you anywhere. Jesus, you came to my rescue. Took my place upon that cross. You redeemed what I had lost. Now my whole world revolving around you. You're the center of my life. You're the treasure, you're the prize. All I want is you, Jesus. All I want is you. And you are the refuge I run to. You are the fire that leads me through the night. I'll follow you anywhere. There's a million reasons to trust you. Nothing to fear, for you are by my side. I'll follow you anywhere. Wherever you lead me, whatever it costs me. All I want is you, Jesus. All I want is you. Wherever you lead me, whatever it costs me. All I want is you, Jesus. All I want is you. Wherever you lead me, whatever it costs me. All I want is you, Jesus. All I want, you're all I want. You are the refuge I run to. You are the fire that leads me through the night. I'll follow you anywhere. There's a million reasons to trust you. Nothing to fear, for you are by my side. I'll follow you anywhere. Follow you anywhere. I'll follow you anywhere. Jesus, follow you anywhere.
Hi, where is John? We're about to go. We're ready. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Crossing Kids. We can't wait to see you next week as we continue our shout out. So let them know you're thankful, Crossing Kids Online Edition. Have a great week.